This commercial break is sponsored by Let's Talk About Soul Line Podcast, Queen Sheila, Tampa, Florida. Y'all, we gonna keep Queen Sheila in our playlist right now. This is a commercial break. This is a great opportunity right now. All those, especially from different parts of the country, different line dance groups and organizations, it is highly requested that you make sure that you take group photoshops in front of the Classic Soul Line Dancers banner.
All right. Let's talk soul line dance. As most of you that are watching already know, I am the Queen's daughter. I go by the name of Natasha Cash, and I'm your neighbor, your best friend. I'm that girl, y'all. I'm Natasha Cash, and I'm happy to be here.
I'm the Queen's son in the building, TW.
And Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles, still celebrating my birthday weekend. Out here in Paradise, my daughter's house. I still got my Jamaican hat on. When it gets dark, I'm gonna have to run upstairs or something. But
Yes.
just here, still having such a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm so blessed.
Awesome.
That is so awesome. We are glad that you have had an amazing birthday weekend, and we hope that the festivities and all the fun and the joy and happiness that has come along with that continues throughout the entire year. So big ups to the April birthday celebrants. And normally we have our guests to come on and sing happy birthday. But I think he may have been having some technical difficulties, so we're going to wait for him to come in. But in the meantime, in between time, we're going to keep the show and to keep the party rolling. And we're going to celebrate the April birthday celebrants. So we're going to kick it off. You want to kick it off, honey? You want me to kick it off?
I guess I can start a little.
Okay, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, April babies. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
To you. Yes. Y'all wasn't ready. Y'all were not ready.
Yeah, I wonder if Ricky could do better than that. I tell you, I guess.
Oh no, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can do better. That's all I'm
Your turn,
saying.
Ricky.
Hey, can you hear
I
me?
hate that April's losing. I hate we losing April. Oh.
Yes, April. Let's see. You have about what 2 more days, right? 2 more days to celebrate.
Yes, 2 more days.
more days to celebrate, and then we're on to the May birthday. So we're gonna let you have this April celebration today and tomorrow and Tuesday.
Enjoy.
Yep.
And make sure you live it up real good. Now, Mr. Ricky Potts, we want to thank you for being on the show today. And normally we would have our guests to sing happy birthday. So since you're just coming in, we're gonna give you the floor and let you sing happy birthday to our April celebrants.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, April birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
I don't know anything more tonight. I feel so blessed. I'm telling y'all. You have no idea how much I feel blessed and feel it. Thank you, Ricky.
Yes, that's awesome. Good job.
Yes.
That was good. Okay, listen. So we want to make sure that we remind you to like, to share, and to subscribe via Facebook or YouTube or at letstalksoullinedance.com to keep the show going. And if you are interested in being a guest on the show, make sure that you reach out to the Queen at queensheila@gmail.com or even to Mr. Charles at dawscharles56@yahoo.com. And we would love to have you on the show. Of course, my husband and I are just sitting in as
temps.
We're temps. We were hired from a temp agency.
That's what they think. That's what they think.
Yeah, we were hired from a temp agency to come in.
We're day laborers.
Yeah, we're day laborers.
We negotiating now.
Oh my goodness. So yes, and as well, listen, it costs money. Everybody knows it costs money to keep a business going. So listen, if you are out there, please, I mean, $1, $2, $5, whatever it is to keep this podcast going, it goes right back into, it's invested right back into the podcast, whether that's trivia or paying for the, the restreaming of the videos and the podcast. So we just need 1% of the members and the people that watch to participate as a member in supporting this podcast. The information is on the screen and every single dollar helps. So thank you to those who have already supported. My mom has been overwhelmed with people supporting. So that has been a blessing to her. And a big shout out to my mom who is watching and listening.
Hey, Queen.
Yeah, she's watching and paying attention. So she's going to make sure we stay on our toes. Make sure we go through her whole list of things. So y'all make sure you help me. Make sure you help me. So we want to start by welcoming everybody that's in the chat. So if you're here watching, make sure you say hello so that we'll know that you're here. And we want to start off by saying Melva Stinnett said, hello. Keep enjoying, Mr. Charles. She wants you to keep enjoying your birthday celebration.
Thank you.
And then she also says, hello, Ricky Potts. So she's speaking in the chat. We have some other viewers out there. So we want you to put your name in the chat so that we can give you a shout out. And so we'll let everybody know that you're here. So let's start it off, Mr. Charles. What you got?
Whew. Well, I'm going to keep it short.
Okay.
Most people know that I got the surprise of my life Thursday. My daughter went to lunch. My wife went to lunch for like 4 hours. I figured she was really hungry. But she came back. She got to singing this crazy song about nobody loves you, all alone. But she was videoing me.
Oh.
Behind her was my daughter from Denver. She came down here to surprise me for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So she was at the airport all that time, getting hurt. And they was trying to keep me in town for my birthday because I had other places I was planning on going. They said, we got to keep him in town. It won't work. So she's been here with me since Thursday. She's up there somewhere. Maybe I get her to come down here and say hi. But we went to Music on Main Street. We went to a bicycle deal. We went to the weekend when I taught Saturday at the Spring Fling. And now we're over at my other daughter's house, her sister, today, just enjoying it and still ending my. Went out, ate last night. They sang happy birthday. So I'm pretty blessed. I don't know what to say, y'all. People giving me gifts.
Well, I'm I'm just gonna let you have April because I promise you, when July comes around, it's going down. Y'all gonna hear a rumble. Y'all gonna be like, "What is that noise? Who is making all that noise?" Because I promise you, when July comes around, it's going down.
July babies.
Yes, July babies are in the house. So I feel the same way about my birthday that you feel about your birthday. So when
You only
July
get
12th
one
comes around,
a
you
year.
only get one.
One
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
Better
One a
enjoy
year. So, all right. So let's jump right into it. So our special guest is on the screen with us today, Mr. Ricky Potts. We want you to introduce yourself for those that don't know who you are, which I've heard a whole bunch of people know who you are. But for that one or two that doesn't know who you are, we're going to give you the floor, let you introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and all about your line dancing and how that came about.
Okay, my name is Ricky Potts. I live in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I've been teaching, I'm gonna say about 21 years now. And it started at home with me and my wife and my kids. You know, we ate dinner, and I said we need to do something. So we just started dancing in the house, and I said, well, maybe other people would love to do this. So I just walked the park, giving out flyers, telling about, I'm getting ready to start a. Well, it was really an exercise class because I didn't know much about line dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just putting music together, and we were just doing, exercises from music. Then I heard about line dancing, and it's history now. And I've been
Lord.
blessed because I've been at the same location for 21 years.
That's a blessing.
Wow.
I really been blessed that way. And
That's a
Wow.
blessing.
yes,
That-
it really is.
That is awesome. So what do you love about line dancing? Of course, I know, the people coming together, all of the regular stuff, like groups and events, but what is personal to you about line dancing?
It's I guess a lot of people in my class, they come there for, I guess, stress relief.
Mm-hmm.
They come there to get away from the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're line dancing and when you're in class, you in a whole different world.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy that. And just to see the look on people's faces, just having a good time, laughing and just carrying on. And we do a lot of stuff for the public. We do
Community.
a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Awesome.
And like yesterday, we did a fundraiser because we just had a big storm come through Rock Hill. So we did a fundraiser yesterday, raising up money to help, the less fortunate, to help them. It's
that's
just been a
awesome.
blessing.
Yes, absolutely. I think that just being co-host for I think this is our fourth show that we've done, but just being co-host and sitting in with some of the guests that have been on the show in the last few weeks, I think there's a common thread, a common purpose amongst all of the line dance leaders that we have communicated with, and that is just to help other people. And I think that that's so awesome. So a lot of times people get into doing stuff and building a brand or building a business because they want the accolades and they want to be puffed up and raised up. And of course, when you're doing something great, that all comes with it. But when your heart and your passion for it is to be able to help other people, to me, that's the ultimate blessing. That's the ultimate goal and the ultimate blessing.
And in a way, it's like a ministry
Right.
when you're helping people. Because I have had people send me letters, saying they was on the verge of committing
Yeah.
suicide.
Wow.
And
Yes.
they come to the class and they feel the love, and the people
Yeah.
in the class, they get around them, they help them, and it's a big difference. They see a big difference.
Yeah.
They
It's
feel
like
the love.
it's like a community,
That's
a
right.
community where there's no judgment, there's no expectation that you have to be at a certain level in order to join the group or in order to do the dance. It's like a community that just welcomes anybody that wants to. All you have to do is have a desire and
That's
a
right.
want to, and you're in, right?
That's
So it's just one line, one box you have to check. Can you meet these requirements? Do you want to be here? You meet those requirements and you're in the group. And I think that is fantastic. And for me to see, our people of our culture and our color come together and do something, you don't have to worry about guns and knives and fights and
right.
shootouts and running for your life and ducking under the table. I think that's beautiful. I love it.
And you can go to different events and sit your pocketbook down. You don't worry about anyone stealing your pocketbook or going into
Right.
it. stealing your merchandise or anything like that. So it's a real close knit family, the line dance
That's
family.
awesome.
I
That
want
is
to talk about Ricky. Let me talk about Ricky real quick. When I first got here a year and a half ago, and I started my first class. Now Ricky's like what, an hour and a half away from me,
Yeah.
something like that. I started my first class. I turned around. The very first person that I got here was in my class was Ricky. And he had
Okay.
that smile on his face. I couldn't believe it. And Spartanburg not coming. He drove all the way from
Wow.
Rock Hill to come to my class. And I've been in
Wow.
this, like I said, thing for 16 years. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that you meet. And to
Yeah.
me, he has one of the kindest hearts that I have ever met because we do talk. He told me about what they're getting ready to do for the community. And
Okay.
that's what I'm really with the community. And that's the part I love about him more than anything else. Like you just finished saying, getting out there and doing stuff for the community. And I don't know how he keeps that smile on his face all the time. I'm working on that. But he does. I love that smile. And I got a Gracie Tolbert said, hey, family, my birthday twin over here, Michael Moore, same day, same year. Continue praying for Queen and happy birthday wishes. And Cheryl Woodhouse, the wonderful person down in Columbia. Is it Columbia? Yeah, Columbia.
Yeah.
Used to be in the military. Ricky Potts says, hey, you took my line. Ricky Potts is sweet as girl. I rest my case. Okay.
She
I
beat
rest
you to it. Yeah, she beat you to it.
and I'm glad we had a chance. Now everybody got to understand this was on a last second notice. Because remember, we had a cancellation.
Yes.
So he came to fill in. So a lot of people don't even know he's actually out here. So if you're out there, tell people to come in and check Ricky out. But I have a quick question for you, Ricky.
Okay.
Since you've been doing it for 20 years, what would you tell somebody that's just starting line dancing, some of the ins and outs? Because, we learn over the years.
An instructor or somebody just coming out to
Just
dance?
coming. Well, you know what? Let's go with instructor. That's a good one.
I would tell them, first of all, practice. Practice the dances you want to do. And as I always tell my class, if I mess up, it's always a test to see if they're
They'll mess up right with you.
I tell them, if I mess up, I say it's just a test to see where you're paying attention.
Well, are you paying attention? That sounds like something my mom would say. That sounds like
Me
something
too.
she would say.
But
I like that too.
have fun and make sure the people in your class are having fun, and that way they'll want to come back.
Yes, that's so important to because people feed off of your energy, right? Because if you're the leader and you're dancing like you don't want to do the dance, or you're dancing like you don't want to be there, then you can't expect for them to be rah rah rah, or excited about doing the dance if their leader is not excited about doing the dance. And so that, like you said, that is so important. Learn the dance, be able to do the dance, and have fun doing the dance, so that the people that are in your class that are coming in to be a part of it feel like, wow, now this is what I left home or got off work to come and do, and I'm having a good time doing it. So that's very important. Yes, learn the dance.
You got
Absolutely.
to have patience too. You have to have.
You really
patience.
have to have patience.
You can't satisfy everybody. People come with
That's right.
requests and they want to do this. And over the years, when you try to satisfy everybody, you satisfy no one, including yourself.
That's true.
That's one.
That is
And
so
I always look around my class and see if somebody's struggling.
Yes.
And I always go back to the back where they are, and help them. And the thing about my class too, a lot of time we have somebody new, someone in the class will see them struggling, and they will go over there and help them. So when you do that, and it makes that new person feel comfortable.
Yes.
absolutely.
It really does. And
Yeah.
So I have a question. So in all the years that you've been doing line dancing and instructing and showing people all these cool moves, tell us what's the most memorable event that you've actually been to and why?
Wow. Well, I guess each year I have an event. Each year it's called I have a Christmas ball.
Ooh.
And every year we have a different theme, and we always put on a show for whoever comes. You know, we lip sync, but
I
Hey,
love
that'll work.
but we do, and everybody enjoy it because a lot of times people they say we can't wait to come next year to see what kind of entertainment you're gonna have.
Oh,
Ah,
nice.
So my Christmas ball is my baby.
All right.
okay.
All
That's
right.
a good
Okay.
question. That's a good question, TW. Because when you've been in as long as we have, that's sometimes it can get kind of hard because you do so much.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that,
But
well,
I really enjoyed the beginners ball. That I really enjoy going to the beginners ball because
nice.
when you go there, everybody's on the floor dancing because it's beginner dancing.
Right.
And
It's
I just love seeing everybody getting on the floor.
Everybody.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would definitely be on the floor for the beginners dances because give me my. I think my favorite dance right now is Flex by Cupid because it is
Yeah.
only like 4 little steps, and I'm like, I got that.
I
I'm so good at that. When I say, honey, let me teach you how to do this dance.
I'm
I-
before beginner.
A lot of them are like that, though. You just don't know yet. It's just a lot of them are like 4 steps. It is. It's just so many dances. But I did
Yeah.
flex this weekend. I actually did.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
that's-
husband said. My husband said he not at the beginners. What's before the beginners. That's what. Whatever group that is.
Training
That's what,
wheels or something. I don't know what he got.
I
training
tell
wheels.
There you
you,
go. There you go. My 4 steps is toward the restroom or something. I'm going somewhere else.
He went to training wheel group.
but
I love
each month they always have a different event in Columbia, which I just left there, Columbia. But they
Okay.
have Sunday brunch and they have First Friday in South Carolina, North Carolina. We all meet in Columbia for the event, and we just have a great time.
That's awesome.
I feel so bad. I haven't done that. Sorry, Franklin Jones. I know I was supposed to meet you. I haven't met him yet. I know Cheryl, and I'm just an hour and a half away, and I've been so busy, but I do apologize. I'm gonna try to get. I told Ricky to pick me up. I told him I'd be on the highway waiting on him. He just come on.
I tell you what, you let me know what day you want to go, and I will personally come to Spartanburg pick you up.
Oh wow.
Let's do May. Let's do May.
Okay,
You hear that, Franklin? I'm coming to see y'all in May.
all
That's
right.
awesome. Okay, so we want to talk about line dance etiquette. What can you share as a tip for those that are seasoned, brand new, or just don't know what good line dance etiquette is?
To be honest with you, when I first started, I didn't know a lot about line dance etiquette,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just learning a lot about it now since I've been listening to Straight Talk.
Okay.
Mhm.
And a lot of it I'm trying to bring into my class now. Like I say, because a lot of it I didn't know about line dance etiquette,
Okay.
and like I say, I'm just learning a lot of that now since I've been listening to.
What is it you don't like? What is it you don't like? Like talking in class while you're teaching.
Oh,
I know that's a big thing.
yeah, I don't like talking in class, but if you didn't teach your students that in the beginning, it's hard to get it into the head. But
Yeah.
they're slowly learning that part because sometimes I call them out, and sometimes I won't say anything. I just tap my finger on the microphone, and they know they're making too much noise.
It's all kind of ways.
Yeah.
I would tell my student to give her the mic or give him the mic so we all can listen.
Yeah,
There you go.
I have done that before
Yeah.
too.
I don't want to be disrespectful for you talking. So we'll
Yeah.
wait for you and then let
Yeah.
me do my thing.
Yeah.
A little bitty thing.
I posted something on Facebook, I think about a day or two ago, that says, I'm sorry, did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours?
Yeah,
And
no,
I
see?
thought that was so
See?
funny. I was like, that was a good one.
And we all know sometimes we get caught up, which is understandable.
Right.
When you don't go to
Absolutely.
church and the pastor preaching, and even some people do that, but you're trying to actually listen, especially when you're paying, because people
Yeah.
pay. They
Yeah.
pay to listen. and stuff.
Absolutely.
They are getting better. They are getting better at that. Like I say, because I'm bringing it more to their attention now. And I
Yes.
always tell them, if we have a guest, that kind of reflects me. If you're talking, while they're trying to teach.
Mm.
And you know, sometimes I just have to explain it to them, the reason why. Then you have new people, then I would explain it to them. You know,
Yeah.
if you want
Yeah.
to talk, you know, go to another room or go somewhere. But you know,
So,
You know
so
what?
I,
What about you two? What do y'all see out there that you see that kind of like maybe they shouldn't do?
oh wow. One thing that I have seen is, so I know that sometimes groups, there's a song and groups create two different dances. You know, there's two
Split
different
the floor.
routines to the same song,
Split the
and
floor.
I see them on the floor and in their own little group on the floor doing two different dances. So sometimes that's a little confusing. It's like for the people that are new or the people that don't know, you know, it's almost like you're forcing them to pick a side. Because if
Yeah.
I'm new and I don't know either one of them, it's like you're forcing me to pick a side. So I think it's important that if you're going to be on the dance floor, to be a collective body of dancers, right?
It's
So that
hard.
people
Yeah.
that are on the outsides looking in are not like, oh well, I guess they didn't go to their class, or I guess they don't like their dance, or I guess they're not together, or you know, it's a little confusing to watch on the dance floor two different groups doing two different routines to the same song.
It's
So
really bad when you're at a convention because you got people from all over the country.
right.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
country teaches it because they'll split the floor up in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you, in
goodness.
Vegas, I mean, you talking about crazy. Yeah, they
Yeah.
would understand. What did you get ready to say, Ricky?
well, I have gone to events where you know before they play the song,
They tell you.
they would tell you what it's 2 or 3 different dances to this song. So
Mhm.
this side of the floor is doing this particular dance, person's
Okay.
dance, and the other one,
Yes.
because sometimes one dance might be easier than the other one,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it's easier for the another group, you know, to do that dance, and
Then
one
yeah.
might have a little more steps that you
Right.
can't do. So
Okay.
I'm proud.
you know, I like it when they do it that way. They give everybody the opportunity to get on the floor and dance.
Love it. Okay. Then that makes sense. And see, if before you explain that to me, I'm like, what in the world is going on? You know, whether I go to the left or go to the right, but that makes sense. You know, the a modified version, or like you said, less steps, easier. That makes total sense. So I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that. That makes sense.
What about
Absolutely.
TW over there? What's up?
Hey, as far as dancing,
Yeah, what did you see that?
well, you know, one of the things that I have a problem with, and this is because we do a lot of pro audio and sound for events. But one of the things I have an issue with is people bringing their drinks on the dance floor, which they shouldn't do first, and then the next thing they'll do is they'll put it on somebody's speaker or on the stage, and then they'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yes.
then they go get another drink, and the people that they have to clean up, they have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
That
No,
is a big one.
A big
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Go ahead,
I'm
Mr.
not-
Charles.
I have one that's been bothering me for years. When people get up and they like, sometimes we get invited to do showcases that we worked on, right?
Okay.
We've done and we got it good. And someone from the crowd think that that's a great time to learn the date. No, we're trying to look a certain way. Come
Exactly.
to class when we have
Yeah.
class, but don't.
Yeah.
And they be just looking, and it throws everything off. And sometimes it
Yeah.
throws the dancers off because they done ran that person over because they done went that way or whatever. So please, if you're out there and you're showcasing, you don't know the dance, watch it.
Yeah.
And go back
Exactly.
and learn it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a big one
Yeah.
for me.
My mom has to remind me to what's the word, to stay calm because I get upset easily. I'm very proud of my mom for how much her line dance has, the line dance connection has grown, and the things that she travels and does. And sometimes when she gets called to do certain events, there's a huge crowd there. So of course everybody wants to be on stage. Everybody wants to participate. Everybody wants to say, we're with the line dance connection. Everybody has this shirt on and all this. But it's like, okay, if we haven't seen you in 3 months, why are you on the front row?
I know.
And I say to my mom, what? Why? And she's like, I don't know. I said, well, why don't you say something? I said, you want me to say something? She's like, no. But I'm like, I don't understand. If you haven't been, and to me, it's like the audacity, it's like how bold if you haven't been to class in 3 months, but now you on the front row and all the people behind you have been to class every
Yes.
week. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to fight. So she's like, no.
Hey, Natasha, you
Yeah.
want to read? You want to read a couple of these off since I read the last one?
Sure. Absolutely. I'm gonna let TW read them because normally I read.
Yeah,
So I'll let
TW.
so go ahead. You want to read?
Oh, I do the overlay. Where
He's
where
the lead singer now.
Oh, right here.
was it? Achilles?
Continue
think
prayers. Achilles, yep, go ahead.
Let's say so. Achilles says, "Continue prayers for the Queen. Happy birthday, Charles." Also, one of the best events for 757 group was the Ricky Potts in
All right.
Rock.
Yes, nice.
All right.
Somebody said Ricky.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. All right, let's read this one. Let's put it on the screen. And Cheryl Woodhouse, there was this 2D Friday at VFW. I will do June. They're telling you to come to their event, Mr. Charles. They want you to come to their event. Ron D will be my June instructor. So they're inviting you to come to the VFW. Love it. Everybody wants Mr. Charles and Ricky Potts to be at their event. Listen, I think it's fantastic. When I see guys or gentlemen out on the dance floor dancing, especially doing a routine, and they look really smooth and like they're enjoying what they're doing, I think that is so awesome because the line dancing and dancing period is normally dominated by women. Right, you don't see a lot of gentlemen unless you're New Edition or you're in a dance group or something. But to be out on the dance floor doing line dance routines and stuff like that, I think the gentlemen, especially like Mr. Charles at the symposium, okay, had on his suit, he was clean, he was casket sharp at the symposium. So I think it's really awesome to see gentlemen on the floor doing their thing, and so to be able to have the accolades and the names that you two gentlemen carry, I think that's fantastic. So kudos to you for being a part of the line dance community.
I have to tell you something about that too.
Yes.
Remember, your mom wanted me to go get all the men to do Mr. Sexy Man.
Yeah.
Ricky was there. He was hiding. I couldn't find him. He's one of them.
You were hiding.
He said, "Mr. Charles, I missed you, man." He said, "That's all right." That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
That's clever. Cheryl Woodhouse says, "I pause the action when they are louder than my instruction." Wow, that's a good one. All eyes on you. That's a good one because obviously whatever they're saying is more important than what the instructor is saying, right? So give them the floor. Adrian says, "Hello to all." Linda Flowers says, "Hello. Hey, Ricky." Somebody else says, "Line dance etiquette is so important, not on the dance floor, but in the classroom." And that comes from my mom. So my mom says, "Line dance etiquette is so important in the classroom." And she says, "Let's talk about men in line dance." Wow, Mom, I beat you to it. Ha ha. I beat her to it.
No, I think she wants to talk about something else. I'll talk about it in a minute.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Okay, we're planning. We'll get that, Queen. I'm gonna tell them.
Okay. Alicia says, "I've got to go to visit Ricky's class or event soon." So, Alicia, we put you on the screen, so you got to hold true to your word. So I'm sure Ricky's going to be looking for you to show up to his line dance class or event real soon.
You got your face.
Tell Alicia I would call her because we're trying to get something together where she can come down one weekend. So
there you go.
And I got to go to Cheryl, so. Okay. All right, Cheryl, I'll go. I'll try to be there.
All right, Mr. Charles. You want to talk about men in line dance?
Oh, okay. What we're trying to do, this is in the works. And Ricky, since you're on here, you're one of them. Okay. We're trying to get, like we did end of the year, how we can get 10 people on here. 10. We want you, TW, me, and Queen, and 7 other men. Line dancers. Okay. We want it from the men's perspective. We're going to talk. It's going to be more than an hour. We're going to just talk about men and line dance. We have the people ask us questions of how we feel and line dance instructors from our eyes. Because you're right. There's so many women. And maybe the guys, my wife just got back from Cherokee Casino, ladies first, 200 of them. Why can't the guys try to get, we're not doing it we're doing, the first one's supposed to be tentatively May 26th. But we're trying to do this every month, every other month, because there's a lot of men. So we don't want the first 8. We don't want y'all, getting upset because we're going to try to get you on there. Thing. Got to do that disclaimer. Got to do that thing so everybody gets an opportunity to speak their piece about what it takes. And I thought that was a wonderful idea.
Yes. Nice. Well, I obviously I won't be a part of it, but
There you are. There you are. She said you. You,
oh Lord,
her, me, and then 7 others. That's what she
oh
said.
Lord.
See,
All
yeah.
right, okay. Lena said, "Hey, Ricky."
So you got a
Hey, Linda.
contract until the 26th of May, okay?
Okay, yeah, we heard. We heard. And Cheryl is posting her. She said Columbia, South Carolina has something every week. We have 2D Fridays at VFW, post 641. So if anybody's ever in the South Carolina area in Columbia, check out the 2D Fridays at VFW, post 641.
All
Love
right.
it. Miss Linda Flowers. Okay. Now listen, Miss Linda, we've been doing this podcast. My husband and I have been doing it for the last 4 weeks, and this is the first time we got a shout out. So we about to do it big. Woo-hoo!
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Y'all doing a great job, too.
Yes, Linda said, "Hey Charles, hey Natasha, NTW, hey Miss Linda." We love it. Thank you for the shout out. Okay, so listen, let's keep it going. We want to do some shout outs, and then we're going to flip back and do a toast. So we want to start with you, Mr. Ricky Potts. Want to do some shout outs to some important people in line dance to you?
Well, I want to first give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because I've been sick, but I'm doing better.
Good.
And 6 years ago, this month, I was in the hospital, and I didn't think I was going to make it home.
Wow.
Thank God for that.
Yes. Amen.
I thank God for my family, my wife, my 2 daughters, and my 1 granddaughter, which is my heart.
Oh.
And I'm going to give a shout out to you all on the show. You do a great job. And you help a lot of people. This show helps a lot of people.
Awesome.
And it brings a lot of things to me that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps me out a lot. So I thank God for that. And I want to give a special shout out to Gilbert Evans and Beverly Mosley, because when I just started back line dancing, I was out for about 3 weeks. My sister passed away.
Oh,
and
sorry.
I had some medical problems going on. I couldn't dance. So they stepped in to help me because I have a new group in Chester. And Beverly Mosley, she stepped in, she helps me with that group. And like I say, Gilbert Evans been helping me in Rock Hill when I couldn't go. She stepped right in. And Penny and Patricia, we had an event coming up, and I couldn't go there. And those 2 ladies just stepped right in and helped me. So I want to give them a shout out.
Awesome.
And I want to give all my class a shout out from Rock Hill, Chester, and my line dance family in Columbia.
Nice.
Oh,
Isn't it beautiful to know that you have the type of people that care enough about you to step in, at the drop of a dime to be able to support and keep whatever event or class that you had going, for them to step in and say, hey, let's keep this going for this person or that person or for this reason. I think that's beautiful. And more, like you said, this podcast helps a lot of people. It keeps people informed. It keeps people engaged. It keeps people together. And I love that. I told my mom, I said, you've been retired since 2010. And I remember her working in the post office, and she worked 3 jobs when I would, me and my brother and my sister were growing up. So my mom stayed busy. And I said, you retired in 2010 and started the Line Dance Connection. I said, I think you do more now than you did back then. And thank God she just celebrated 69 years of life this past April 11th, but she stays so busy. But shout out to the veterans and the tenured line dance instructors in the game. I think that you all are doing a fantastic job of keeping our communities together and bringing something like line dance as a source for people to come together for therapy. Like you said earlier, Ricky, about a stress reliever, a means to just get away from the outside world. I think it's just fantastic. So. Thank you for that. And we're glad you're doing so much better. So that's awesome. Yes. All right, Mr. Charles, your turn.
I want to give a shout out, of course, to the Lord. He's just been so good to me lately. My wife and my daughter and my other daughter and son-in-law for setting it up for my daughter to come visit me. I haven't seen her in 2 years. And And I have to give a shout out to her because everybody loves her. She's a wonderful young lady. She talks to everybody. That I told her today how proud I was because you can get anybody as a child and stuff. And
Yeah.
just to have her want to come out here
Mhm.
and to be with me for this whole weekend. All the hundreds of people that wished me happy birthday since Thursday. I can't even explain it. I got home and got a package. Carlos got me a new fishing rod, actually 2 fishing rods.
Wow.
So I'll be going fishing at his event probably in September. So,
Do you know how to fish, Mr. Charles?
oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
Do nothing.
I'm just making sure you can't be out there looking like no rookie now. You can't
I got a pond behind me. So a disclaimer. If you hear me yell, that means one of them snakes is up here. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna hit dark and go. I'm just letting y'all know.
I saw you looking around.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking around. Exactly. Water.
Well, I don't know. If something happened, this video might go viral. So
No. But if y'all see it behind me, say something. Okay.
Trust me, we're gonna say something.
And always the people on the right hand side. We love you guys as a chairman, and you guys make us proud.
Yes.
Okay, you do.
Awesome. All right, you want to go?
I want to give a shout out to God. He keeps us rooted, and
Yes.
just knowing Him is a blessing in itself.
Yes.
I also want to give a shout out to all the people on the panel, all the people that's listening, and all you faithful people
Yes.
that continue to connect. It's so awesome, and we thank you for doing that. It's one thing I always think to myself, and I don't always verbalize it, but it's such a blessing to be married to a woman that has a family that doesn't have a whole bunch of drama going on. And
Yeah.
I have a family that doesn't have a whole bunch of drama going on.
Mhm.
And just that unity that came together is such a blessing. And I am so thankful for that. So
Yay.
shout out to
Man.
Yay. I second that. Honoring God always in our lives. We thank God for the people that are watching and listening and engaging. Thank you for the people on the panel, our guests. And again, always to my husband, our families, like you said, we have very supportive families on both sides. They love the Lord. They go to church. They do what they're supposed to do. They're stand up citizens and good people. And so we are blessed in that manner that we both have fantastic and wonderful families on both of our sides. And so we're grateful. So yes. So those are our shout outs.
Mom wants to tell everybody that if you need a list etiquette, to let us know.
Okay. Yeah. So
Ricky said he didn't know. Which thank you for saying that.
If new line dance instructors need a list of the etiquette, let us know. All right, we love it. So I want to let's see. Cheryl says even the doctors are putting on veterans paperwork for exercise to what? Hashtag dance. It's exciting to see that. We only been telling them that is what she said.
Right.
What do the doctors know? Sometimes they don't know. They be making up stuff.
They don't even dance.
They don't even dance. What's wrong?
But you know what? I partnership with Kaiser when I was back in Denver, and they would send a lot of their patients to me.
Oh, nice.
Hey, don't grab the remote. Go dance.
Yeah. I cannot. Oh my gosh, there is a lady that I met. Her last name is Williams, but I cannot think of her first name to save my life. My mom, if you know who I'm talking about, she'll tell you in the chat. But there was a lady who danced with my mom probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and she was on the dance floor and she collapsed and had a heart attack. And they were able to get her to the hospital, and thank God she's still alive today. But the doctors told her that the reason why she lived is because she was dancing, because she was active and her heart was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. And now you can't get her off the dance floor. She's like, oh, if you keep me alive, I'll be here all night long. Dancing, I know, has saved a lot of people's lives. It's good exercise. It makes you feel good, especially I think Miss Lisa Laverne, Mr. Charles, is she the one we had last week that said she lost 140 pounds or however many pounds?
Right.
Oh my goodness, line dancing, right? So I mean, that's
Think
awesome.
Think about Alzheimer's. Memory.
Right.
When you line dance, you remember.
Oh
you have to remember that next step. That's why we do a lot of Alzheimer's stuff. for sure.
Yeah, that's so funny you say that because I could tell my mom something today, she'll forget it tomorrow. But if I mess up a line dance step, baby, she like, you want the switch or the extension cord? Which one you want?
Right.
Because she remember them line dance. I be like, Mom, we just talked about this yesterday. She's like, I can't remember, but let you talk about a line dance, honey. She
Tell
know.
you the count,
She'll tell you the count, who wrote the song, who did the dance, what
Serious.
year it came out. I'm like, good Lord, lady. And she love her line dance. Exactly. So Miss Cheryl said we have no problem showing the doctors how we get down, not how low you can bend down. I love it. We were talking, Miss Cheryl, we were talking last week about people come out on the dance floor, have on their back brace, they neck brace, they knee brace, they boot. I saw my mom on the video. I said, Mom, do you have a boot to your knee and you still dancing? She talking about, they ain't stopping me. I said, oh my goodness. Yes.
I'll tell you what, I was at an event in Chester a couple of weeks ago, and everybody, they were laughing. They said, is that Ricky? I was out there dancing with 2 crutches.
Oh my Lord.
Dedication.
How do you dance with 2 crutches?
I was dancing with crutches. And that's why I put the crutches down, then I had to pick them back up. But
oh my Lord.
That's why when I wasn't able to dance, Gilbert was coming doing my class. I would take her my equipment and I'll say, well, I'm gonna leave because I know if I stay, I'll be out there trying to dance. So I would leave my equipment and leave, then go back and get it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know the lady's name, but there was a lady at one of the events we went to. She was on the floor with her oxygen tank. I said, now, you know what? Okay, listen, we done gone too far. But, hey, if it works, I always say, if you're going to go out doing what you love, right?
Yeah, that's right.
If you're going to go out, don't go out sitting, being sad and moping. Go out doing what you love. And if dancing is what you love, then be remembered for dancing and going out doing what you love. I think that's fantastic.
That's right.
All right, so listen, it's time to give a toast to our guests. So I'm going to let you do the honors, Mr. Charles.
Well, I'm
Mr.
not
Ricky, do you have
home.
something to drink?
No, I'm not at home.
Okay.
But let me go to Huntington. I was in Germany,
There you go.
Nah, yeah, see, everybody always knew what was in the red cup. Now look, I had to switch up. Okay. So Ricky, you my man. You the person I'll be trying to look for when I'm doing line dancing, when I'm going places, being places. You epitomize what we all need to be when it comes to line dancing. I could tell you got such a kind heart. The fact that you want to come get me to go, to another state. So I mean, I don't forget stuff like that and people like that.
Yes.
Well, I remember when you retired, we sat there and we talked about what you're going to do now and stuff. So for you to be my neighbor, I have to come to your class. Okay, I'll be in your class. But this is to you, bro. We need more line dance instructors and line dancers, period, that has the heart that you have.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I really don't drink, though. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Horseman on me. I didn't have a cup.
That was a good one, Mr. Charles. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. So I have a question for you, Mr. Ricky. I have a question.
Okay.
For someone that is timid or shy about getting out on the dance floor and being a part of such a huge line dance community, what would you say to that person about, what the experience is by becoming a part of the line dance community?
I would tell them it's good exercise.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have fun. And if you're having fun, if you line dance an hour, you have exercise an hour and you didn't realize it.
And you didn't realize, yes, that's true.
And I tell a lot of people, I have a lot of, seniors come to my class and they say, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I would tell them, as long as you're moving, you're exercising.
That is true.
No matter which way you go, you're right.
That's right. As
That's
long as
so
you're
true.
moving, you are exercising. And I always tell them, just have fun and enjoy it.
Yes. Number one rule, have fun, right?
Have fun. That's right.
Have
Fun.
fun.
That's my
Absolutely.
number one rule in my class. Have fun.
Fun is
Have
mandatory. That's what we always
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Fun is mandatory.
All right, so I have a post here that says, this is from Franklin Jones. The line dance family love Ricky Potts. I like how they're putting all these exclamation marks
I
on
agree
it.
to that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not a drinker, right, Mr.
I'm not
Charles?
a
Angela says it also keeps your mind active. Like going back to what you said, Mr. Charles, for those that have Alzheimer's or you know, or headed toward, like, I can't remember. Like I said, you know, being able to remember those steps, that 8 counts, 32 counts. I mean, which
Yes.
wall? You know, we were talking about it when we were doing the Tamia dance. I'm like, which wall do I turn to? I'm turning left, and everybody looking at me. I'm like, y'all wrong. I'm getting off the dance floor. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
I tell some new people, it depends on what the dance is. I say sometimes you have to learn the first part of the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Learn that first part of the dance, get that down packed. Then when you come back, you can work on that second part of the dance.
Okay.
And when you get through, you done the whole dance.
Done the whole dance.
Yeah.
Yes. That's so true, because just sometimes watching the whole dance, you can get overwhelmed, right? It's like,
Right.
you know,
That's
left, right, turn this way, dip. And my mom, oh Lord, sometimes I go to her class and she says, I'm gonna have my daughter teach a dance, and I tell them, you know, take your leg back to the left. No, it's the kick, ball, and chain. I'm like, what she said. I'm like, I can't remember all the names of the different moves, but she be on me. Oh my goodness. I'll be like, okay, Ma, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She don't let me slide, y'all.
I know that's right.
Let's see. Somebody says, Franklin says, we love you too, Mr. Charles! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Yes.
I
So
drink
a
to
lot of
that.
love. Oh, goodness. No
I
more
got
comments.
people love me. Oh, you don't drink when they love you. When do you drink? Thanks, Franklin. Can't wait to meet you. I haven't met him yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like I didn't meet your mother until the symposium. Yeah. So that's what happened. That's what happens.
But you know what? It's so awesome. Like, this type of platform brings so many people together that when you actually meet face to face, you feel like you've known them forever, because you have so many things in common and so many things you can talk about when it comes to line dancing, and just, you know, just the camaraderie in itself of loving the same thing, having the passion for the same thing. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes. Angela says, Adrian's feet in motion soul line dancing. We got to come to dance with you, Ricky Potts. So you're getting all kinds of people saying they coming to your class, they coming to dance with you, Mr. Popular, Mr. Popularity.
I love to have them come. When I have instructors or somebody that created dance come to my class, and you know, I call them out. I say, it's your class, teach. I just love to have people. I love to have different people come to my class, and I just let them teach. You know,
That's
I did that to you. I did that to him.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
So
he picked it up. He said, "Oh, is that how it goes, huh?"
Yeah. Professional courtesy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So tell us, what's one of your favorite dances that's out right now? What's one of your favorite line dances?
Is this the dance of the week?
Oh, this can be. Yes. Tell us.
Yeah.
We can put this as what do you want to be the dance of the week?
Okay, it's a dance that I created.
Okay.
It's called, the name of the dance is called Flex Your Love,
Ooh, flex your love.
Flex.
Okay.
AKA cough.
Cough?
Cough? Like,
The reason I say, because the name of the song is called Cough.
oh, okay.
COUPH.
Can't wait to see
Wait,
this.
who is it by?
And the artist is Kiss, Kizz Daniels, DANIEL.
Okay, now did you say cough like coughing up something, or caught?
Cough.
Cough. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. We'll make sure I have it right. Oh my Lord. Okay. Okay. Make sure I have it right. Hold on. Sorry. Wrong one. There we go. Dance of the week. Flex Your Love, aka Cough, by Kizz Daniels.
Right.
Kiss Daniels. Is it Kids or Kiss?
Kiss, KIZZ.
K-I-Z-Z. Okay, we got it right. Okay, and so why is the dance called Cough? What is it? So the name of the song is Cough?
The name of the song is
Well,
Cough.
should be
I think you
coughing.
need to sing some of this.
I think, yeah, I need to hear
I need to
this.
hear this.
Yeah,
Sing a little bit for us.
yeah.
Sometimes when we go play, we play it, and before the song start, he coughs.
Oh goodness.
Ah,
And
Oh,
a
so
lot of
that was
people,
that not supposed to be in the recording or what?
that's just the name of the song, and he always coughs before he starts singing.
Oh my
That
Lord
ain't
have
the
mercy.
same as it used to be.
Okay. But we're gonna have to go and listen to this cough because I need to hear
Yeah.
this. This
Yeah.
is interesting.
Uh,
So listen, so is this an easy dance? Is this a medium, like mid type of dance, or is this you gotta be
no, it's an easy dance. It's an
okay?
easy dance.
All right, now I'm gonna be like my mom. Now, is this a 4-wall dance?
Um, I guess you could say a 2-wall dance.
A 2-wall dance.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is it a lot of like let me see, kickball and chain and
No,
coach?
no, none of that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go watch cough. I gotta see this, and I gotta hear this cough. So
Uh,
yeah, I gotta hear this. So okay. So for everybody
but
out there watching and listening, make sure you check out "Flex Your Love," aka "Cough" by Kiz Daniels. We gotta see this.
and I guarantee you, when you first hear it and you hear him cough, you will laugh.
I believe you because I'm already trying to figure out now how this song gonna start with him coughing. That's gonna be real interesting. I love it. Okay, well, thank you for the dance of the week. Okay, we got to make a few announcements. So it's time for some announcements. Listen, if you need any information from Miss Cheryl Mitchell, National Line Dance Week is the second Monday of September. Founded by Miss Shirley Mitchell. So mark your calendars for the National Line Dance Week starting the second Monday of September. That's coming up pretty soon. So we want to make sure we celebrate all the line dancers out there. Starting the second Monday of September. For the Queen's store, if you have not visited the linedanceconnection.com/shop, where you can get your king and queen attire and paraphernalia, make sure you support my mom. Please visit the Queen's online store to see some of her amazing products. And sometimes I'm sure when she comes back, she'll probably going to be rocking some of the Queen and King shirts herself.
Yes, she
So
is.
make sure you do that. Yes. So some important resources. Miss Linda Hardy is the urban line dance historian. So if you visit urbanlinedancehistory.com, you can get some history about urban line dance. And if there's information that you would like to have added, please reach out to Miss Linda Hardy regarding the urban line dance history site. Let's see. What else do we have? Urban Line Dance Connection, Nicole Points, has dances and classes and events. I'm not sure if she's listening or watching, or mom, if you can give us some additional information about her events, we'll give her a shout out. And Mr. Ricky, tell us, when do you have your classes? Where, when, if anybody's listening and watching and they're in town and want to come join your class?
I have class every Monday from 6:30 to 8 at Northside Center. That's 900 Annafield Street. Every Monday, every Tuesday, every Thursday. Tuesdays, I do 2 classes from 6 to 7. Another class from 7 to 8 every Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
And I just started a new class in Chester, South Carolina. Have class there on Mondays, and when I'm not there, Beverly Mosley, she does the class for me.
Okay.
right.
Now I have a question. I'm trying to figure out how y'all find all this energy to do all these different things and classes and all kinds of stuff and keep it going. This is just amazing to me. I'm just trying to figure out where y'all get it from.
Once we see the dance floor, we just
That's right.
transform.
Okay. That's the trigger right there, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole, she actually said, "Hey, line dance family, when you go to her site, there's a lot of, if you want to go to a state that you don't know where line dancing is, and you can put that in there. So it's very informative page when it comes to line dancing, because none of us know everywhere.
Right.
None of us. There's so many places to go, and she has that out there to take the time to put it. Same with Katrina Daniels. I think you got her little site up there too.
Yeah.
About putting your stuff on Universal Line. But those two ladies really has helped the line dance community for the people, new people especially. The people
Okay.
don't know what is going on and stuff. But I got a real quick shout out, real quick, if you don't
Yes.
mind.
Of course.
The person that has definitely just kind of really changed my weekend. This weekend is my beautiful daughter.
Hey!
She's my snake watcher.
Wait, what's her name? What's the nickname?
She's a snake watcher.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Oh, so are you on the other side of the camera paying attention to what's behind him?
yes.
Okay.
This is Jessica.
Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey. Very nice to meet y'all.
Likewise.
We'll see you later. Have a good day.
All right, take care.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you. That was my shout out.
Yay. Okay, so here we have someone that says, let's see, Elizabeth says, Ricky is an excellent line dance instructor. Love the dance called Cough, LOL. That song is going to go viral now because you got everybody.
Everybody coughing.
Yes, Franklin Jones says, y'all will love it. The dance and music is really nice.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
Yes.
I can't wait to pull it up.
Gilbert Evans says, one wall, you come back to the front.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Alicia says, I have it on my to-do list. Come on, Alicia. We got Alicia
Me too.
watching. Hello.
I'm pulling up tonight.
Okay. Nicole Point says, hey, line dance family.
She's
Thank
on
you,
the
Gilbert.
Yes. Michelle says, you got to have passion. I love how she put passion in capital letters. You have to have passion. I love it. Heart, mind, and soul. Heart, mind, and soul to line dancing. It has to be a calling or something, like, because it's kind of like my mom. I'll tell you a quick story. My mom loves to play cards, right? If you play like big whiz or spades and you mess up, she gonna kill you. So it's kind of like, she has this passion for playing cards. So when it comes to line dancing, she also has that same passion. It's like, don't you get out here and mess up my dance, or we're gonna have a problem. So you gotta have passion, the heart, the mind, and the soul for line dancing. That's awesome. Walter Davis says, what's up, everyone? So we want to say, hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter.
Yeah.
Yes. So I want to do one more note here. Hold on. Let me find it. There we go. If you are watching the podcast and you are interested in being a guest on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, please do us a favor and reach out to the Queen Sheila at gmail.com, or to Mr. Charles at DossCharles56 at yahoo.com. I want to say a very special thank you to Mr. Ricky Potts, the young lady that was supposed to be on the show today.
Yes.
Unfortunately, had an emergency, and she had to go and fly out to see about her best friend who has terminal cancer. And at the drop of a dime, my mom called me and says, Ricky Potts gonna be on the show. Put his picture up. You're gonna send you his picture. I want you to put it on Facebook. And she gave me 5 things to do. That everybody gonna want to see him. Everybody gonna want to talk. I said, Ma, I got a real job and a real business and a real husband and a real, I gotta bring. And she's like, you gotta put the picture on Facebook. I'm like, yes, Ma. Anything else? I started saying, anything else, Massa?
Well, when I asked him, he didn't hesitate, and that's the part I love. I told him, he said,
Absolutely.
yeah, sure.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate y'all having me too.
Yes,
really do.
definitely. So let's talk about line dancing for the people that have special needs. How do you speak to a person that has special needs but wants to be a part of line dancing, wants to learn to line dancing? What does that conversation? Have you ever experienced anything like that?
I haven't. No.
Not that I can remember.
I'm sure we will adjust to it, but never have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I may have and don't remember.
Oh, well, I know you 21 years. You've probably seen a lot, right?
I have.
Yes. I've seen, we watch a dance show called So You Think You Can Dance. Is that the name of it? Yes. So You Think, and we saw a young lady in a wheelchair, right? And when I tell you, because we saw the wheelchair, of course we know she was in a wheelchair, but her passion and her intentions on being passionate and showing her passion about what she was doing, yeah, the wheelchair was just there. So I mean, I think line dancing is for anybody and everybody who wants to do it. And I think it's awesome to see people of all different walks of life just want to be a part of a community that loves to do something fun, exciting, and be passionate about it. So shout out to those that have challenges but still feel like, hey, I could do this.
Yeah, you never know who you're doing. I had a lady that she just couldn't get it. She's an elder lady. She couldn't get it, so I gave her a spot on the floor, and I said, "You do whatever you do right here on the floor." So she left, and she said, "Mr. Charles, I'll get back in touch with you in a couple of years." I didn't know what she was talking about. A couple of years later, she got back in touch with me because she's the one that run the Hall of Fame up there, and they elected me into the Hall of Fame because we just let them dance because we were doing stuff for the community. But you just never know who comes to your class or who they are and what they can do for you. Well, I was just being say, I want you here.
Yes,
so you do your thing. Like you said, because you're moving.
You're moving. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes. A few more things in the chat. Cheryl says, Bid Whist, have you mad at folks? Listen, Miss Cheryl, don't play with my mama. You can't play Bid Whist. Y'all ain't gonna be friends. Y'all ain't gonna be neighbors. She gonna make you move out of town. I'm trying to tell you. If you play Bid Whist, mess up.
And another thing I want to say, being an instructor in line dance, you never know who's watching you or who's telling somebody else about you. And I have, in the last, I guess, month, I have had two artists to call me and say, Ricky, we would love for you to put a dance together for my son. So you never know who's watching you or who's telling somebody about you.
That's so true. We, my husband and I don't know if I'm sure Mr. Charles knows, but I'm a performer, and my husband does my sound, and he's sound engineer, audio engineer, all that. And we do shows, and I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter if it's 2 people in the room or if it's 200 or if it's 2,000, because being in the room with just those 2 people, you never know what those 2 people can introduce you to or bring into your life. They can change your life forever. Mm-hmm. So I never look at my audience as if, oh man, is it just 2 people out there or is it just 200 people out there? You just never, ever know whose life you're going to touch or who's going to be a major blessing in your life.
That's right. That's
right. Yes. So important. So important. My mom says, Diamond Green says the 5 L's in line dance. Look at me, like, love it, and live it. Good one. Love it. Yeah. Somebody says, can we have Ziggy on the show? Hey, Angela, if you would love to have Ziggy on the show, then we would love to have Ziggy on the show.
You need to get in touch with us because he needs to be the one that wants to be on it.
Yes.
Ziggy is my man.
When I
first got into this, he helped me a lot.
Okay. So we'll have to have Ziggy on the show. So thank you, Angela, for sharing Ziggy's name. We would love for Ziggy. Make sure Ziggy reaches out to my mom or to Mr. Charles. The information will if you play it back in the middle of the show, their emails are there, and we can get Ziggy on the show and interview Ziggy. So thank you for that. Cheryl says, yeah, chair dancing, mental health, bingo. Love it. Love it, love it. Wow. Yes. Walter says, just like some elderly, let them just dance. Amen to that. Yes, we go to assisted living facilities and we dance and we play music for, the elderly. And they absolutely love it. I mean, sometimes they get out on the floor and surprise us. We're like, whoa, they're really grooving. So dancing is everything. And this is a response to me asking about someone or people with challenges, maybe special needs. Cheryl says we can make them jam just as good as those who get on the floor, again, having passion, right? Agreeing that if you have the passion to do it, you can do it.
Yeah, put your mind to it.
Exactly. Right. Gilbert says, let them come and feel the music, just like chair exercise. Just Modify the moves. I love how everybody is chiming in, talking about, how anyone can participate in line dancing. Anybody can participate in line dancing. You want to read what my mom says?
You probably said we better move on.
No, she said the lady on the jingle today was scamming.
I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show where we showed the new group that did the dance to the jingle. I believe she has special needs, but my mom says the lady on the jingle today was jamming. She got out there on the dance floor and was grooving.
And she said, "When y'all turn, I'ma turn just like that."
Just like that. Just a few more. Here we go, and then we're done. Alicia says if they show up, they know that they have the capability to do the dances in some fashion. Yeah. So just let them do it. Right. Somebody says, let's see, Cheryl says, boom, you better say it, Precious. I guess I'm Precious. I'm not, hey, I'll take it. I think she was talking to me. Then let's see, Linda Flowers. I already put Ziggy on the show when I was co-host on the show also. Okay, so Miss Linda, I'll beat y'all to it. So we'll have to have Ziggy back because I don't know who Ziggy is. So we'll have to have Ziggy back on the show so that he can talk to us about line dancing. How's that sound? Sound good? Sounds good to me. Okay, Mr. Charles, take it away. You can close us out.
Well, we gotta still do the trivia.
Oh, well, yeah, we can do trivia. All right, so I'm going to let TW start. He always has the best trivia questions. So I'm going to let him start us off. Go.
Really?
Oh, but first, let me tell him. Okay, so everybody watching, make sure you're on your keyboards and you have your fingers on your phone so that you can chime in, because the very first person that chimes in, you just might win a prize if we get to the end and you are the winner. No. So make sure you're paying attention because you may get a little something. All right, So we're going to do some trivia. So here we go. So we're going to let TW do the first one.
So hopefully this is an easy one, and they've been paying attention. So how many locations does Ricky Potts have instructors teaching line dance?
Ooh, good question. Good question. Let's see. We got to look. We got to.
He kind of took part of mine.
You got the calculators out now.
They carrying them. See, carry the one, take away 3. We got people doing
2 minutes.
Uh-oh. Okay, so who do we have? Let's see. Is this correct? Let's make sure it's correct. So Christine Golden says 2. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. So Christine, you have 1 point. So we keeping track. So Christine chimed in first. So we're going to give the 1 point to Christine. Okay, Mr. Charles, your question. What do you have?
Right off of that question, what is the other city besides Rock Hill?
Ooh, what is the other city besides Rock Hill that Mr. Ricky has line dance classes going on? Let's see. We watching the chat. We watching the thread. We seeing what's going on out there.
See, Alexa's not on here today.
I know. Okay, who we got? Let's see. Elizabeth. Let me see. Elizabeth. Is this correct? Elizabeth Parker Smith says Chester. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Perfect. Woohoo! All right. So it looks like Christine has 1. Elizabeth has 1. So let's see if we can break this tie. We can get somebody else to go in here. All right, Mr. Ricky, is your question. What you got?
How long have I been teaching line dance?
Ooh, pick me.
Don't pick me.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's see who can chime in the fastest. Let's see.
I sent y'all that.
Huh?
Did you see? I emailed you that.
I saw that. I got you. We're gonna have it next week. Okay. We're gonna load them up. Yes. Okay. We got a couple of different answers. So Elizabeth said 26. Cheryl says, what's that? 16. Melba says 21. Christine says 15. Which one we got? What's the right answer?
21.
21. Yes. 21. Love it. Okay, so we got a 3-way tie going on right now. We have Elizabeth, we have Christine, and we have Melva. We have a 3-way tie. Okay, so I have a question. What event does Mr. Ricky do every year that is his baby? He said it's his baby. So what event is that he does?
Baby.
His baby. What event does he does every year that he says it's his baby? What we got? Hey, Franklin Jones got it. Is that correct? His Christmas ball. We'll give it to him. He said
That's
Christmas
right.
ball. Christmas
That's right.
ball. Okay. Listen, we got a 4-way tie going on here, y'all. I love it that y'all are climbing in and participating in the trivia. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to circle around again. So, Terry, it's on you. What you got?
Let's see. Let's see if I can find.
Okay.
I was going to ask a question, but
Mhm.
maybe people may not know this one
Mhm.
because he didn't mention it. So,
Okay.
Has Mr. Ricky Potts ever worked with a disabled or a person that struggles with disability?
Good question. Uh-oh. What we got?
Easy. 2 letters, 2 words. 2-letter word. He was simple. No.
Uh-oh. What we got? Okay, here we go. Is this correct?
Yep.
Christine Golden said no.
Oh, that's correct.
That is correct.
That was yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay, listen. Miss Cheryl says, hold on. What she say? She said my name was above Frank. Uh-oh. I like it when
Oh,
it goes.
boy.
Not to
There's
us.
a fight going on. Oh, here we go.
We're the official.
She
We're the
said-
officials.
Okay, so Miss Cheryl, when you come into the chat, you look. Franklin Jones said Christmas party. His name was before yours. It came into the chat before yours, so he gets the point.
So 1/10 of a second.
Yes, a 1/10 of a second. His
Yep.
came in before yours, so I'm so sorry. However, the answer to the question, has Mr. Ricky Potts ever worked with someone with special needs? The answer is no, and Miss Christine got it correct. For now, she has 2 points. 2 points. All right, so
Okay.
we'll
That's
go
our
around
winner.
again. Mr. Charles, you got one more question. Let's do one more. What you got? One more. Let's see if Christine
Hello?
can hold on to her title.
Were
What
you
you got,
talking to me?
Mr. Charles? Yes.
Oh,
I said
because
one more
disconnection
question.
lost.
Uh-oh, sorry.
Okay. Where does he go? What event does he go to once a month? Where's it at?
Ooh. Where does he go once a month?
Hmm.
Uh-oh, let's see if they know.
The ones that's doing the event better know. They're out here. Okay.
Uh-oh. Do we have, let's see. Let's see.
Photoshop.
That's
Where you go,
correct.
man?
That's correct.
That is correct. Franklin, oh my goodness, we have a 2-way tie. Franklin said to First Fridays in Columbia.
That's the
Great
whole complete answer. Yeah.
Yes, so now we have Christine has 2 and Franklin Jones has 2. Okay, so all right, Mr. Ricky, you have the final question. Let's see if we can get one of them to answer it. So what's the final question?
What is the name of the song for the dance of the week?
Ooh, good question. Uh-oh.
Don't show it.
Christine, Franklin, come on. I need one of y'all. Who got it? Who gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to hold up. I'm trying to hold it in.
Hey! Love it.
Take it in
Okay, Elizabeth Parker. Looks like Elizabeth Parker chimed in and got it a 10th of a second before Christine. Oh my goodness. Exactly the same time came in. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Let's see. We're gonna put we're gonna put the name. We're gonna put the names in the hat. So listen, Elizabeth and Franklin and Christine, write down my phone number, 813-484-5082. 813-484-5082. Send me a text. We got something special for you. Thank you so much for participating in our trivia. And thank you for giving us good trivia to talk about, Mr. Ricky Potts. That was so good. And I think everybody on the chat going to go watch Cough. So Kids Daniel's going to get about 50 more views on this video. After we finish with this podcast, I got to see this. This is going to be fun. Thank you. Christine said, thank you. Had a great time. Thank you all so much. Mr. Charles, you want to close us out? But before you close us out, Mr. Ricky, you want to have some last words? What do you want to say to the people that are watching or anyone?
I just want to tell everyone, I love you all.
But we want to thank you. I mean, a personal thank you for doing this at a moment's notice. You know, it takes a special person to do that, and you are special. We want to talk to you. Maybe, y'all would know better than I would. Maybe Queen's going to be back next week. You think?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Supposed to have Marvel.
Crossing all the fingers.
Crossing all the fingers. I got my toes crossed. Y'all can't see if I can cross my eyes.
We have the legendary Marva Black with her. She's enough to see. She's been there. I don't know how long Marva been in there. 25, 30 years. I don't know. But she's a legend in the line dancing.
Of course, my mom is doing her job. She's asking, who's going to be on next week?
See, you know.
Right, so, exactly. Right now, remember, Mom, May the 2nd is open. We don't have a guest as of yet. But maybe we can get Ziggy on since Ziggy wants to be a part of the show. Angela can help us make that happen. Mr. Ricky can help make that happen. And Miss Linda Flowers, I think she said that he was a guest when she was helping to host. So we can make that happen so we can fill that spot.
What's May 2nd?
That's not May 2nd. I'm sorry. May 5th. Excuse me. May 5th.
Oh, that's Melva.
Okay, is that Melva?
Yes.
Okay, well then there we go.
Yes.
Hey, see, that's why we got co-hosts. You help me, I help you. See what I'm saying? Abort mission, abort, erase, rewind, go back. Okay, May 5th. Who's on the show next week? Who we got?
Marva. I'm saying Melva. Marva Black. I see you said Melva. Marva Black. Marva Black.
Oh, I heard a lot about Miss Marva Black.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for baby. Okay. Well, listen, we have Miss Marva Black coming on the show next week. So please make sure you like, subscribe, tune in, share, and make sure you post about Let's Talk Soul Line Dance.
Yes.
Because it's going to be on. And then we can get Mr. Ziggy on the show the following week. How about that? Because I think we have an opening coming up. I think the 12th. We have an opening coming up, but we'll make that happen. So just make sure that for now, we have Miss Marva Black coming on to the show next Sunday. So make sure y'all mark your calendars and tune in to support. We love it. We love it. Everybody's chiming in, saying, great job, Ricky.
Thank you.
Queen in your prayers. Kenneth says, sorry, I'm late. Yeah, Kenneth, you're going to have to stay on. You're going to have to stay late, and we're going to play this show all over again because you was late on the podcast. So that's your punishment, Kenneth Water. So Ziggy says, Ziggy has entered the building. Okay, Ziggy, we want to get you on the show. So we're going to reach out to you. If we don't have your information, hopefully you can rewind this video back and get my mom or Mr. Charles' information and reach out to one of them so that we can get you on the show. Hopefully you're not busy on May the 12th, and we'll get you on the show for May the 12th because we do have an opening on that date. But next Sunday, May the 5th, is Miss Marva Black. And somebody said, hold on now, listen here. Richard just said, oh, that's Ziggy. Okay, he said, what did I miss?
Everything.
You missed everything.
Okay.
So you and who is that? I said, you and Kenneth have to wait till everybody leave out the chat, and we're going to go through that all over again.
Hey, Ziggy, I'll call Ziggy tomorrow. I'll call him.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so we are good. So super excited. Again. Thank you so much for agreeing at the very last minute to be a part of the show. We had a fantastic time. We laughed. We did shout-outs. We did trivia. We had good conversation. We love it. Oh, you know what? Thank you. See, that's why we all work together. I love y'all so much. I think I'm gonna be a line dance instructor in a minute because y'all just so much support, so much love. Connie Thompson said May 12th is Mother's Day, so we'll have to figure out. I doubt if we'll have the podcast on May 12th because we want. And as a matter of fact, we'll be out of town because I'm a mother and I want to be celebrated on Mother's Day. Right. Hello. So
we most likely.
Can I send out one challenge?
Of course.
I want to challenge anyone from my class or the Columbia Charlotte class to donate to the podcast. That's my challenge.
Oh, thank you so much. That my mom, that she would be so blessed by that. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Last comment. Ziggy says, your mom has my information, but here it is. It's been on every flyer for 25 years. So it's coming knowledge. Okay. Well,
I
I
got
will
it.
make sure that we get your info. We connect with you. Mr. Charles already said he's going to connect with you so that we can get you on the show, so that we can have good conversation like we did tonight. Again, thank you so much for being on the show. Thanks to everybody that's watching. Make sure you set your reminders for next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time so that we can come back and do this all over again and have fun again. Mr. Charles, take it away. Go ahead.
Hey, as she always says, love is no good unless you give it away. This is the Queen. We miss you.
Love
Get
you,
well
Queen.
soon. You know I'll be calling you tomorrow.
Oh yes. All right. Have a blessed night and a safe evening. Thank you so much for watching. Take
Ricky.
care.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Thank you, TW.
Thank
Thank all you
you.
guys.